These guys are ridiculous. These guys are ridiculous.
Now, how about them damn Celtics?
And we are back with another How About Them Celtics video. Sam and I are here recording Thursday, October 5th, and we have Wenyen Gabriel chat today. This might be a bonus video for you guys on Friday or Saturday. Well, we don't know. There's so much content. We just want to talk about the Celtics. We are
drop it
past
Sunday to hype the fellas up for the preseason game. No, that'd be dumb because
that was
we
going to be
have
along
pregame.
with the pod. Yeah, and we'll have the pod dropping Sunday morning anyways. But this is an extra video. You'll get an extra video because we're hyped. This is no longer the offseason. We are no longer obliged to talk about the Celtics. We are eager to talk about the Celtics. Not that we're not always eager to talk to you guys.
I'm a little hungry and I'd like to be done. So speak for yourself.
We're talking about Wenyen Gabriel. We're going to throw in his presser that when he chatted with the media today, just for some background imagery. But he's in Boston now. He is very excited to be in Boston. I talked about or I wrote about it, I should say, after his press conference. He said, I'm happy to be back home. Basically explained that he had come into Boston for a couple workouts throughout the summer, that he was, on standby almost with the Celtics. And then once the Drew trade came through, he hopped on a plane and came. And so he was on the Celtics radar all summer, spent this past season with the Lakers, played a career high 68 games, I believe, but I don't believe that's career high 68 games because of injury, but I think it's just because of lack of opportunity. And he played well. He's a hustle guy. He averaged around 5.5 points. I think it was 4.2 rebounds as well. Played well in the FIBA World Cup for South Sudan as well. I think he averaged about 9.6 and 4 or something, some rebound numbers that were solid, but he's a hustle guy. He's around 6'9". He's not a 7-footer like Woj tweeted, and he could play some pretty impactful Robert Williams-esque minutes this year. We were on the Celtics Lab podcast, and Cam Tabatabaie said, I think he could even be on Rob's level. He's obviously not as talented, but considering how many more games he could play, you could see a similar impact, which I don't hate the take. I don't think he's as good as Rob, obviously, but Wenyen Gabriel's a good player, man. He hustles, and I think he could play a real role for the Celtics this year. I'm kind of excited about it.
I hope that he can. I think that is maybe the biggest question mark as the Celtics enter the season, especially with Rob just going out in the Drew Holiday trade. How are they going to eat up the extra minutes at the center spot? You have Al Horford, you have Kristaps, both of which probably won't play all 82. Al Horford certainly will not, as he's going to rest back-to-backs. Are they going to ever rest Kristaps in back-to-backs? Probably, just the opposite one. So I'm very curious to see how they're going to fill these extra minutes. You have Luke Cornett, who proved last year that he can be impactful. He can fill those minutes and do a great job at it. You also have Wenyen Gabriel. You have Nimi. You got a lot of options. You're looking at options. You no longer have the other guy, Kyler Kelly. He's gone. Waived.
Kyler Kelly, yeah. Well, he's a G League-esque wave, but yeah,
yes,
he'll be around.
But I'm very excited to see on Sunday how Wenyen Gabriel looks, how Nimi looks, how Luke Cornett even looks, because these are going to be extremely important minutes to eat up. You need someone to rely on. As you head into the playoffs, you're going to need a third center. A lot of people don't trust Luke Cornett to be that guy in a real playoff situation. I think it's fair. If Wenyen Gabriel is giving you similar things to Rob, that is great. Rob is, in theory, easy to replace. Doesn't mean that he is, but the things that he was very good at were very niche, very good at finishing around the rim, very good at blocking shots. The blocking shots thing was something that he had to grow into, though. The athleticism was always there, but he wasn't smart enough to pick his spots, to jump, not jump, be a roamer, be great at being a roamer. Those are the things, the back end there, that I think Wenyen Gabriel might have to improve on, just as he finds his footing more in the league. It's great to know that he got more opportunity last season. That's awesome. That means he's going to come in with a little bit of sea legs underneath him.
Definitely. And one of the more... there you go. The wordplay there. One of the more intriguing things that I think of when I look at Wenyen Gabriel's game, this is very niche, and it's a long time ago, but this is sort of what he brings to the table. This was written in the bubble. Wenyen Gabriel's defense and hustle, highlight of game 1 win. He was on the Trailblazers at this point. This was his rookie season, and he went up against Anthony Davis. And he guarded the hell out of Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis ended up with a bunch of free throws, and he got his points or whatever because, Wenyen Gabriel's not big enough to guard Anthony Davis. But this article written by Kyle Garcia of Blazers Edge shows a lot of possessions where it's like, okay, Wenyen Gabriel is playing solid defense against Anthony Davis, just in his grill on him at all times, not letting him get any separation, hustling on the glass, getting rebounds. Like, Portland won this game as the, I believe, 8th seed. He goes up vertically against Anthony Davis on the rebound there. Like, he's in transition. He's running when he needs to get back on D. He's keeping up with everybody. He's putting himself in a good position to make an impact on the ball, getting a block shot there. Like, he was all over the court in this game and in the series overall, but mostly in this game, like hustling and transition. Like, he does a lot of those little things you want a backup rotation big to do. He did that sort of in the playoffs this year for the Lakers, though he didn't get as many opportunities. He guarded Jaren Jackson Jr. a lot, had some blocks against him that were solid. He played well against the Golden State Warriors, got some things there. Sam, you linked me Robert Williams highlights. As you want me to
Here's why.
this out? Okay, hit me.
I want to flex my big brain memory. Robert Williams, who kind of busted out onto the scene, also holding his own against Anthony Davis. This was really the first opportunity I remember Rob getting in an NBA game. I think somebody must have been out. He was a rookie, wasn't polished just yet, but he got in, had to guard Anthony Davis, and he did okay. That's what I thought of when you brought up him as a rookie with the Trailblazers, showing out in the bubble. This is maybe one of Rob's largest minutes games as a rookie, and it was against New Orleans Pelicans, Anthony Davis. It is super cool dunk. Not really.
Kind of. Almost.
Got fouled.
Try to get there.
New FanDuel customers can bet $5 and get $200 in bonus bets, guaranteed. Plus, all customers who bet $5 will get $100 off NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube at YouTube TV.
No, I mean, that's a good point. I'm very excited for what Wenyen brings to the table. Excuse me, especially with Rob gone. And I said this, I think, in free agency before Rob got traded. I thought it was important for the Celtics to bring in somebody who could mimic what he brings to the table off the bench, right? You have Luke Kornet, who plays a very specific role. And if you're going to get an extra big, it shouldn't be someone who is the same as Luke Kornet. It shouldn't be a standstill big who goes straight up in the post. It should be somebody who's athletic, somebody who can be a bit more versatile. That's what Wenyen Gabriel is. That's why I brought him up back in June or July or whenever we were talking about it. Like, I really, really like the fit of Wenyen Gabriel on this Celtics team. And I truly believe he can make an impact for them and play I think he can play 70 games. I think he'll average 12 minutes a night, but I think you'll see some nights where he gets 4, some nights where he gets 10, and then some nights where he gets 25. I truly think he could be a plug and play guy for the Celtics. I think he's the exact type of player Joe Mazzulla likes because he's just kind of willing to do anything. He's just willing to do whatever it takes out there, and he hustles, and it's good. And we can watch a few highlights or excuse me. Sorry. There's a specific video that I did want to watch because it's just the most Celtics video I've ever seen in my life. And we're going to watch the whole 2 minutes of it, Sam, because I found every Wenyen Gabriel 3-pointer this season. Can he shoot? And I'm going to preface this and close our other conversation with Wenyen Gabriel will not be taking threes for the Celtics. Well, he might take some threes for the Celtics, but this is not his role. He shot 29% on very, very low volume. He is a hustle guy. He's a finisher. He's a defender. This is not his role. But Joe Mazzulla ball me and shoot threes, so we're going to watch Wenyen Gabriel shoot some threes here.
Joe Mazzulla has to love this.
Made
Looks
that
comfortable.
one.
Quick decision, quick trigger. It wasn't like is he going to shoot? Is he going to shoot?
Yeah.
You didn't have to deal with that.
Lakers legend Matt Ryan. Celtics legend Matt Ryan. It looks comfy.
Does this mean he's better than Rob?
Maybe not. It's a very slow shot, I'll say that. But so is Horford's. Horford is a pretty slow shot. He doesn't get it off quick. I don't know. Good steal.
Oh, what the buzzer?
Bang!
That's like the D Wade play. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, the game winner against Golden State. Was it Golden State? I think it was Golden State.
Somebody. It was a game winner. This is
He
the same
looks
game.
comfy.
There's 2 threes in the same game.
Look at him go. Kendrick.
I am kind of bummed that we're missing out on the Rob that learned how to shoot a little bit.
Yeah.
I was looking
if
forward
he
to
shoots threes for the Blazers this year, I'm mad.
Yeah. The Celtics lost the trade. Maybe not.
I really like Wenyen Gabriel, man. He's already 26. That's the slight downside. He's not super duper young, but spoiler alert, Robert Williams also 28 or 26 already. So they're both the same age. So it's not like the Celtics got much older in this scenario. Again, Rob is obviously the better player, but I think Gabriel can replace some of the energetic and defensive things that Rob brought to the table in a much smaller role than Rob would have gotten here. But still interesting. And he is willing to shoot the 3-ball, which is something Rob was not willing to do. So you can space the floor a little bit. And there is no chance you can convince me that Wenyen Gabriel is not shooting threes in practice. He's absolutely shooting threes.
Oh, he has to be. I feel like all these guys do. I mean, even Rudy
Yeah.
Gobert was shooting threes for the Timberwolves last time I checked in practice, and
Anthony Davis actually talked about it. Yeah. He's like, no.
He was like, if I see this in a game, I'm walking off the court.
Yeah. Good for it. Take a stand. But let us know what you think about Wenyen Gabriel. We're both pretty high on him, or at least I know I am. I think Sam's relatively okay.
I'm excited.
Yeah. Excited.
That's what I love about this Celtics team heading into the season is there's so many things for us to investigate, to learn about.
Unknowns. Yes. Absolutely.
And I had someone ask me about the Celtics, like who's going to be their dog this year, and I threw out Lamar Stevens, just a little tidbit, little story time. And I was like, yeah, he's not even on the team yet, but that's your dog right there.
I agree. Let us know what you think about Wenyen Gabriel. Hopefully you enjoyed the bonus video we provided. Maybe we'll drop some more throughout the season. There's plenty of stuff to talk about.
It's a Friday afternoon delight.
Yeah, why
Happy
not?
Friday.
Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and I'll let Sam take it out.
Hey, thank you very much for watching. Second time today, we hope. If not, go watch the other one. We want to thank you and say subscribe and hit the notification bell. And follow us on Apple and Spotify and social medias at How About Them C's. And Facebook, like us, just the name of the pod. You can follow Jack at Jack Simone NBA on Twitter. You can follow me at Sam LaFrance NBA. That's it for us. Bye.
Taco. Come on.
Taco's having some fun here.
That is bogus. These guys are ridiculous.